everybody, and once again, welcome back to the Silver Sam Show. I am Silver Sam. I apologize for my delay in making videos. I've been sick the last week. I am just now getting better and getting ready to get back to work. Getting back to work means making more videos and actually getting back to work with the work crew that I'm out with 6 days a week. Haven't been able to make any money that way, so things have been tough. But yeah, since Friday, haven't been able to eat till Sunday, Friday afternoon evening till Sunday afternoon evening. I was able to finally hold down food, and pretty sure I'm good to go right now. So, without further ado, welcome back, everybody. I actually went to my local coin shop today, and I stepped out of my comfort zone. I said, you know what, with the price of silver, gold going down a little bit, to me, it's just another buying opportunity. I said I'm gonna buy some silver, as you see here, and I'm also gonna step out of my comfort zone. And that's right, I bought my first piece of gold. It's only a gram, but hey, everybody's got to start somewhere. It's a gram of gold, and it wasn't badly priced, so I picked it up. It's in this what do they call it, assay card or whatever. I threw it on the Sigma. I tested it, so why not pick it up? And even though the U.S. is having tariff trouble with China, I still picked up these two beautiful Chinese pandas. The one is a 2010, the other is a 2011, and I just love how they look, okay? I'm not racist, I don't discriminate. I love quality bullion, and I picked them up for a good price, so I had to have them. As you see, the one is dated 2010 here. The other one's 2011. Let's see. See the panda there, and then picture there. I love it. Very beautiful coins. I've always liked the pandas. They have that look to them. I just love it. I even picked up a silver 45 ACP for the werewolves. You know how they say silver bullet kills the werewolf. Huh? Why not have one of these laying around? I thought it was pretty neat, and I just couldn't pass up the offer to get it. I also have right here in the next row, I have a line of silver rounds. This one says Achilles. Must be some kind of, powerful person from way back when. The other side, I don't know, it's some kind of artwork, whatnot. You can judge for yourself. Achilles, whatever you call the individual right here. This one is Julius Caesar. We've all heard about the infamous Julius Caesar here. Very beautiful pieces. And I believe I picked these up for $1 over spot, which today silver's about $30 an ounce, so 31 an ounce on these fellas here. Not a bad deal. This one is Genghis Khan. Same difference. Let's see. This one says Eric Bloodaxe. Anybody knows about Eric Bloodaxe? I don't, but hey, seems pretty neat, huh? I also picked up this neat thing with the trident here. I believe it's from the country island, whatever you call Barbados, from 2021, I do believe. Very nice coin. I love the design. This one seems to have a woman with her infant here. Very, very nice piece of artwork. You don't see too many nice things like this. So why not pick them up? Here's the back of that one. Pretty neat. Now I also picked up these 6 right here. They are Stagecoach Silver. I'll show you the back first. Stagecoach Silver right here. And what it is it is 4 1/4 ounce breakable silver pieces. So great for bartering, whatever you may have to do, whenever you may have to do it. I thought it was pretty neat. You don't see stuff like this too much, so I picked up 6 of them. They are, kind of perforated right there in the center, so make them easily breakable from what it looks like. As you can kind of tell right there on the edges, it looks like can easily be snapped. Thought it was pretty neat. So I am still very much in the silver game. I like I said, I stepped out of my comfort zone and bought this thing of beauty right here. It's only a gram, but hey, we all gotta start somewhere, right? So I am not only a silver stacker, but I am a silver and gold stacker, and yeah, a werewolf hunter too. And yeah, I even collect the Chinese stuff too. Dig that, right? Now, today is Tuesday, and today's Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. I'm recording this about 6:58 p.m., and I hear that tomorrow some tariffs on China are going to be set to rise to at least 104% tomorrow. That's according to the White House. I have a quick story about it. I'll read it to you. You guys tell me what you think in the comments if you care to share any insight about it. Will it affect gold and silver anymore? That's anybody's guess. It seems like every time that there is a, some turbulence in the economy, no matter where in the world, it does trickle down to the price of gold and silver. I've seen silver drop a good, maybe 20% just about, and gold, not so much. Hey, whatever happened to that audit at Fort Knox, by the way, right? That's kind of hush-hush nowadays anyway. But according to this article here, it says tariffs on China set to rise to at least 104% on Wednesday, according to the White House. It says President Donald Trump is set to impose an astounding 104% in levies across all Chinese imports on Wednesday, the White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt announced on Tuesday, which is today. This comes on top of Chinese tariffs that were in place prior to Trump's second term. China was already set to see tariffs increase by 34% on Wednesday as part of Trump's reciprocal tariffs package, but the president tacked on another 50% after Beijing didn't back off its promise to impose 34% retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods by noon Tuesday, adding an additional 84% in duties. So I don't know what all this has got to do with gold and silver, but it seems like from stuff I've seen in videos at least, there's a lot of bigger, higher-end Chinese grocery stores shutting down without notice and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's going to trickle down into our country. Are we going to be able to save our economy? Are we going to be able to save our gold and silver values? I guess only time will tell, I don't have a crystal ball, and all the big shots out there ain't gonna tell us neither, you know what I mean? Okay, continuing, it says earlier Tuesday, China's Commerce Ministry said it firmly opposes the additional 50% tariffs on Chinese imports, calling it a mistake upon a mistake. The ministry about to escalate its retaliation on U.S. exports. It says, U.S. stocks, which soared Tuesday morning, began moving lower off Leavitt's comments. By 3 p.m. Eastern Time, the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500 were all in negative territory. Countries like China, who have chosen to retaliate and try to double down on their mistreatment of American workers, are making a mistake, Leavitt told reporters on Tuesday. President Trump has a spine of steel, and he will not break. The Chinese want to make a deal and just don't know how to do it, she added. She declined to share what, if any, terms Trump would consider to lower tariffs on China. Trump initially opposed a 10% tariff on all Chinese goods in February, with no exceptions, tying it to the country's alleged role in aiding illegal immigration and getting fentanyl into the U.S. last month. He doubled those rates. China was America's second largest source of imports last year, shipping a total of $439 billion worth of goods to the U.S., while the U.S. exported $144 billion worth of goods to China. The mutual tariffs threaten to hurt domestic industries and are poised to result in layoffs. When Trump's first term ended, the U.S. charged an additional tariff rate of 19.3% on Chinese goods, according to a Peterson Institute for International Economic Analysis. The Biden administration kept most of Trump's tariffs in place while also adding additional ones, bringing the average rate to 20.8%. Come Wednesday, the total average tariff on Chinese exports to the U.S. will soar to nearly 125%. This is crazy times we're living in, everybody. I don't know what's going to come of this. It sounds very unsure, but I'm sure it'll iron itself out one way or another, or at least I hope so. Either that or the whole world's going to go to shit. Which one? I guess we have no control over it anyway, right? We're just a little guys. It says, while previous rounds of tariffs caused more American businesses to look to other foreign countries like Mexico and Vietnam to manufacture goods, China remained the top foreign source of several items. This includes, among others, toys, communication equipment, such as smartphones, computers, and a wide range of consumer electronics. All these goods are likely to cost the U.S. consumer substantially more soon. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, ladies and gentlemen. But it says dozens of countries are set to see higher tariffs soon too. Dozens of other countries, as well as the European Union, also face a midnight deadline for new tariff rates. Those rates, which Trump laid out last week, range from 11% to 50%. Leavitt told reporters that despite several conversations with world leaders aiming to negotiate lower tariff rates, Trump has little appetite to delay his plans. Having spoken with Trump early on Tuesday, Leavitt said he expects that these tariffs are going to go into effect. At the same time, she said Trump instructed his trade team to make up tailor-made deals with countries that want to negotiate. Pressed further on whether the president had any timeline or deadline for the trade deals, Leavitt again reiterated that there won't be off-the-rack deals. Well then, looks like Trump means business. Maybe he's just tired of the American people being taken advantage of. I don't know. I really hope he knows what he's doing. I'm not for the guy. I'm not against the guy. I I rather, I'm the type of person I'd rather govern myself than have, an institution involved in all that. I could take care of myself. I've been doing it before. I don't need any public assistance. None of that stuff. I choose to live the way I want to live and want to be left alone. But, there comes a time where all of us need a little help, I guess, huh? Well, I'm glad to be back, everybody, and I appreciate y'all being here and sticking with me through this, okay? I will be coming out with more videos, in the near future. Hopefully I don't get back down and sick again. I do work with the Amish communities, and sometimes they don't believe in conventional medicine like us English or, wherever you may be from, individuals, deal with it. Like, there's some Europeans here, there's, Italians, there's people from Africa, they have their own way of dealing with sickness and illness, and I hope it doesn't hit me again, because that was a terrible sickness I went through, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Well, all we can do now is wait and see, right? So let's see where these tariffs take us. Hopefully my silver investment over the years doesn't just get flushed down the toilet, right, people? And hopefully we can, I don't know, maybe see the light at the end of the rainbow for both silver and gold. Well, with that being said, once again, thank you very much for being here. This is the Silver Sam Show. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. If I see it, I'll read it. If I read it, I'm sure I'll respond. Take care and have a blessed day, y'all. Thanks. Silver Sam, I'm out.